The current political climate between Democrats and Republicans is tense, and I've heard from more than one person that they'd rather not vote for either of the two parties. But what exactly brought us here? There were obviously other parties that made it to the executive branch. What happened to them? I'm Professor Elliot. Welcome to Rarities. The first two parties to become major players were the Democratic Republicans and the Federalists. It would be the Federalists who first took a dive in history. Why? Mostly the War of 1812. See, the Federalist Party had most of its constituents in the New England area, an area heavily invested in English trade. The Federalists resisted going to war with England to prevent their voters from being affected. They even discussed the possibility of secession from the Union. In the end, the war was not lost, and they ended up looking like defeatists. By the election of 1824, they had no constituents left, and nearly all of the votes went to the Democratic Republicans. But not to just one candidate, which led to the collapse of the Democratic Republican Party. See, between Andrew Jackson at 41.4% and John Q. Adams at 30.9%, neither reached a popular majority of the vote, and the House of Representatives voted instead for John Q. Adams. Andrew Jackson ended up creating the Democratic Party, while John Q. Adams led the new National Republican Party, the next to go. The National Republican Party was fighting hard against Andrew Jackson, and when he won in 1832, they never ran another candidate. Instead, most opposed to Jackson joined the Whig Party. They had the first members of the nation who opposed slavery, but also still had many people not opposed to keeping slavery. So in 1854, many Whigs jumped ship to the newly forming Republican Party and elected Lincoln by 1860. That was the end of the Whigs. Though some have tried, Roosevelt got pretty close with the Progressive Party. No other political party has made it to the presidency except for the Republicans and the Democrats since the Whigs were around. But who knows what the future holds? It could be that we're stuck with the same two parties forever, or there could be a political upset in our future. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe.